how are we doing? Cheers for clicking on the video. I've come camping for one last time before the lockdown kicks in. You may already be watching this video in the lockdown, so yeah, make the most of it because I won't be out camping throughout the duration. I've come to a cave this time. I've been to this cave a while back, about a year and a half ago. I've made the video. It is very low down in the list of videos. I warn you now, there's a lot of bad language in that, and I've learned a lot of lessons since then. But yeah, I'm familiar with this cave. It's very dark in there. It's very wet in there as well. But I brought with me a bivvy, my ramen 1100 sleeping bag, so I should be lovely and warm, and also a brand new exped down sleeping mat. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in before it gets too dark. I've probably got about 45 minutes worth of sunlight left. I'm going to do a bit of cooking today on a little fold-away fuel stove, and it's nothing glamorous for dinner. It's noodles and some veg with a bit of soy sauce and that. It's almost like a bodged together ramen, but you know, it'll fill me up nice and warm for the night. I'll stop rabbiting on now, and I'll get my stuff in the cave. It sounds so weird. I'll get my stuff set up in the cave, ready for bed in a bit. Okay, so that's my sleeping system set up. It's I believe it's a British Army bivvy. I may be wrong, but it's definitely from the military surplus store. It's a hand-me-down from my dad. He never used it because he got himself a hooped bivvy. But yeah, first time using this. It looks like it's got plenty of room inside it. Inside, excuse the camera work. I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Yeah, just an inflatable pillow from Decathlon, really bog standard, but it does the job. It's my sleeping bag is the Rab Ascent 1100. I will be doing a video review on this. I've used it a couple of times now, and it's done me well. I'm just hoping, actually, to be fair, tonight's quite mild. I'm hoping it's not going to be too warm in it, but we'll see. Either way, I'm not going to be cold. And yeah, I'm just going to keep that covered. Oh, and of course, I forgot, underneath it is the exped down extra large sleep mat. First time ever using it. It is much bigger than my other one. It's got a handy little pump, as you may have seen on the video clip that I posted up a second ago. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to trying this out. I really hope it keeps my back warm. It should do. Paid enough for it. Alright, so I've just chased off a little mouse that was heading for me tea. I left a plastic bag on the floor of the cave, and I think he was about to enjoy a bit of broccoli. So yeah, I'm definitely not alone tonight. There's mice in the cave. I don't think there's that many though, but I'm going to try and keep any food that I've got hung somewhere, if I can find somewhere to hang anything. There's also a load of spiders on the ceiling of the cave, and I was expected though, to be honest, but last time I was here, there wasn't so many spiders, but nests. There's a lot of white balls. Thankfully they didn't hatch, because I had one right above where I was sleeping as well. But there's definitely a lot of big spiders in here at the minute, so if you don't like spiders, I wouldn't recommend doing a bit of cave camping, because there's a lot of them. But they're not too bad. They just sit there, you know, waiting for little flies and stuff to drop into the webs they got. But yeah, so peaceful in here. So peaceful. It's like dead silent. apart from the odd drip. It's cool, man. I recommend cave camping, I do. You got, you know, at first it's a little bit daunting. The first time I came here it was a little bit daunting, but the second time I've done it already. This time it's just nice, I can enjoy it. I don't mind the darkness. I brought a few more lanterns with me this time. So, you know, it's just a case of making sure you don't bang your head because you're on your own. Anyway, I'm going to crack up another can of Guinness. I might relax with a bit of music and then I'll bring you back later when I'm going to have some food. And then after I've eaten, we'll have a little bit of an explore down in the cave. Booyah! What I'm having tonight, in this bag here, I've got some egg noodles with a lot of vegetables like green beans, baby sweet corn and broccoli, which I'll break down. To flavour, in this bottle here, if you will focus for you, there is some olive oil, dark soy sauce, smoked paprika, garlic granules and some Red's hot sauce. So that should flavour the water nicely, and you know, it's like a really basic ramen. I wouldn't even want to call it ramen, but it's like a gourmet pot noodle, if you will. So I'm just going to break up some of the veg and pop it in small pieces. Green beans. Alright, broccoli is what's going to pad it out. See if I can break this down a little bit. Alright, so I had to light another block. So this was boiling with the vegetables in, so it was as expected. Probably lasted about 7 or 8 minutes, and that should be enough time. I've got an extra. This is my second block. I do have another one intended for this meal, so it should cover me until I get my noodles in, and it should be ready. All right. In goes the sauce and seasoning. Alright, I'm just gonna enjoy this and turn off the camera because I don't think it's very attractive you sat there watching me eat a really messy ramen-esque meal. Very tasty though. First time I've just kind of thrown this together. Kind of the stuff I had at home. But a nice warm meal. Pretty healthy anyway. But yeah, pretty good. Just gonna let that cool down, it's too hot. Okay, so I've had my dinner. I had my dinner a while back now. I've just been listening to some music and just chilling out with a beer. I tell you what, playing music in a cave and listening to that, oh man, it's magical. The acoustics are fantastic. You just chill out. But yeah, no, the food was delicious. Very impressed with the folding hexi stove. I have used them in the past, but I forgot how good they are. Obviously the fuel tabs are, you know, they only last about 8 minutes, and I think they give off like pretty bad fumes, but I made sure I was in a quite well ventilated part of the cave. It's quite large, this part that I'm in, and I can't smell any of the fumes left over, so I think I'm alright. So I'm probably going to head down deeper into the cave now. I'll bring the camera with me. It's not like mind-blowing, it's very much the same as the rest of the cave, it's just a little bit more difficult to get to. So, and the last time I was here, actually, the ceiling was covered in water droplets and they just shimmered in the light, so I'm fingers crossed it's the same when I go back down there. I've not been yet, but yeah, I'll take my camera with me now, you can have a look. Crank the ISO to its full potential, just so we'll see what's going on. That's why I entered, just over there. And this, it's not quite as spectacular as it was before. Basically this whole ceiling part here was glistening with beads of water, but it's not as wet as it was before. Melon. Kings, I can't make that out, the second word. Was that 1968? Bloody hell. Unless someone's having us on. That's a way back. Human. Alright. Original. Go over there. 15th of October 2000. I mean, I don't condone this, to be honest, but it is quite interesting to see who's already been down here in the past. So we'll just go further down there and over there as well. Just let the camera focus on that. There you go. But it is super tight, and I'm on my own, and it's just not a good idea trying to go any further. But yeah, that's about it really. Like I said, it's not like spectacular, but it's just, there's 3 main chambers to this cave. I could do some research actually and find out how it came about. I know there's a quarry not so far away, so potentially has something to do with that, you'd imagine. Right then, I'm gonna head back up because I don't feel like this is the best video content I have to offer. So my bivvy bag has been sat here for a good 5 hours at least, and you can see here that it has been dripped on quite a bit, especially here. You can see it glistening. It was pooling up on it. And at the bottom here, a few splashes. Nothing major. I put my hand in though for these areas, and it's bone dry, which means the bag is doing its job nicely.
So I'm feeling fairly confident going to sleep tonight that my down sleeping bag isn't going to get damaged and I'm not going to get wet or cold.
Alright, so it's 10:30. I've had a lovely night just chilling out, to be honest, with a bit of music and some beers. But I fancy relaxing now, getting in my sleeping bag, maybe stick on a podcast, just chill out, fall asleep to that, and try and get up about 6:30, 7, get a coffee on, get my stuff packed away, get back to the car, and yeah, job's a good one. So yeah, I will catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. Pleasant morning. I had a pretty good night's sleep. I did wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning for a wee, and I couldn't get back to sleep for about an hour and a half. And in that time, I had the mouse nibbling through the plastic where my food was. It was only like a little piece of broccoli left in there, but I put it up on a shelf in there, and it still got to it. So yeah, I could hear that. The owls were going off, but it was quite nice in a weird way. So yeah, I'm pretty much packed down. I think I've still got my bivvy to roll up and stuff in my sack, but I just thought I'd have a quick coffee before I set off. It is about 9 o'clock. I slept in a bit more than I wanted to, but it's not a problem. It's pretty quiet around here. I don't think I was going to get disturbed by anyone. But yeah, just want to say thank you for watching the video up until now. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button because I've got plenty more videos that you can watch, and I will be putting out more videos through lockdown. Even though there won't be camping videos, there should still be some good decent content in there. But as soon as lockdown is lifted, I'll be getting out there and doing some winter camping for sure. Leave me a little comment and let me know what you think, and hit the like button just to help me out because it helps the video perform well. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this coffee, head off, and get back to the car. Thank you very much.